أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الدرس الخامس lesson 5. Inshallah ta'ala, the major lesson you are going to be learning in this chapter is how to form a possession and a possessor. How to make something a possession of something else. Either the possessor is human being or inanimate. That's the major lesson here. And thank God this segment is so much interesting. There are lots of conversations between individuals. So in this conversation now is between Said and Yasir. The conversation is between Said and Yasir. Sa'idun. Yasirun. Don't forget, I told you in the last lesson, when a name should be having Dummatan, nothing should change it. Whenever it is neutral, that means no action has been acted upon it by neither preposition nor all those nawasikh. But don't stress yourself, just follow us. Akitabu Muhammadin hada ya Yasir? Is this Muhammad's book, O Yasir? Kitabu Muhammadin hada ya Yasir? Is this Muhammad's book, O Yasir? I want you to take note of something here. Here is not vowelized, but you should know that it is having fatha on it, because you know Kitabun as a distinct name on its own. So cannot join to such kind of a name. You know it is a different word on its own. It's confirmation alif. Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitab is now made the possession of Muhammad. Muhammad is now the possessor. So if you observe, Muhammad is now having kasratan. Why? It's because every possessor is going to be having kasratan, except if alif and lam is attached to it. In that case, it will be having single kasra. Kitabu Muhammadin hada, is this Muhammad's book? And I want you to study this very well. This Arabic expression, this method itself is different, is new. They might say Kitabun hada, or they might say hada kitabun. Likewise, this sentence you can transform it to the one you are accustomed with before, whereby you will say hada kitabu Muhammadin. Hada kitabu Muhammadin. It is still having the same meaning. That means, is this Muhammad's book? Ya Yasiru, O Yasir. This is what we call al-munada. Harful nida. Al-munada. Ya Yasiru. Observe this. It is having single dhamma at the end. Yasiru. And I told you initially it should be having what? It should be having dummatan. Yasirun. Which means whenever you call a man or a boy with the aid of this harful nida, with this ya, it will be having single dhamma if it has been having dummatan. Are you following me? Kitabu Muhammadin hada ya Yasir. Is this Muhammad's book, O Yasir? Yasir responded, La. No. Hada kitabu Hamidin. This is Hamid's book. Aina kitabu Muhammadin. Where is Muhammad's book? Huwa ala al-maktabi hunaka. It is on the table there. Aina daftaru Ammar. Where is Ammar's exercise book? Ammaren. Aina daftaru Ammarin instead of Ammaron, because it is now the possessor. Now, Aina daftaru Ammarin. Aina daftaru Ammar. Where is Ammar's exercise book? Huwa ala maktabil mudarrisi. Huwa ala maktabil mudarrisi. It is on the teacher's table. Qalamu man hadha ya Ali. Whose pen is this, O Ali? Hadha qalamul mudarrisi. This is the teacher's pen. In this case and this case, what is common to them? The al-mudarris is having single kasra here because of this alif and lam. And this is a simple case. The possession from the beginning of the conversation, they have been having single dhamma, but this one is now having kasra, which means harful jar can also have effect on what? On the possessed. Likewise, the possessed is going to be having its own impact on the possessor. This one is having kasra because of ala, and this one is having kasra because it is the mudafun ilayhi, it is the possessor. Qalamu man hadha ya Ali. Whose pen is this, O Ali? Qalamu man. In the grammatical analysis of this one, qalamu should be having dhammatan, but because it has been made a possession of man, it is going to be having single dhamma. It will be qalamu. Qalamu. Man. Qalamu. Man. But man is among the names that huruful jar will not have any effect on it. That means it will not be changing their haraka. Those are what we call al-mabniyat. Al-mabniyat min al-asma. So, qalamu man hadha. Whose pen is this? Ya Aliyu. Can you observe it? Aliyu. Instead of Aliyun. Why is it having single dhamma? Because of ya. Aliyun, as you have seen it here, Aliyun. Hadha qalamul mudarrisi. This is the teacher's pen. Aina haqibatu al-mudarrisi. Aina haqibatu al-mudarrisi. Where is the teacher's bag? Here tahta al-maktabi. It is under the table. Tamarin exercise. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiya. Answer the following questions. Aina kitabu Muhammadin. Where is Muhammad's book? Aina kitabu Ammarin. Where is Ammar's book? Aina haqibatul mudarrisi. Where is the teacher's bag? Adif al-kalimat al-ula ila thaniya. Make the first word the possession of the second word. Kitab. This one is kitabun, the first word. Muhammadun, the second word. Then when you are forming the modaf and modaf ilay, that means the possession and the possessor, it will become kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Muhammadin. Maktabun al-mudarrisu. It will become maktabul mudarrisi. Now let's try the following. Qalamun hamidun. It will become what? Qalamu hamidin. Baytun abbasun. It will become baytu abbasin. Gurfatun aliyun. It will become gurfatu aliyin. Daftarun sa'idun. It will become daftaru sa'idin. Mindilun yasirun. It will become mindilu yasirin. Miftahun al-baytu. It will become miftahul bayti. Dukkanun at-tajiru. It will become dukkanu tajiri. Baytun al-muhandisu. It will become baytul muhandisi. Ismun al-waladu. It will become ismul waladi. Kitabun Allahu, it will become Kitabullahi. Qala Muhammadin, Hamid's pen. Baytu Abbasin, Abbas house. Ghurfatu Aliyin, Ali's room. Daftaru Sa'idin, Sa'id's exercise book. Mendilu Yasirin, Yasir's handkerchief. Qamisu Ammarin, Ammar's shirt. Sariru Khalidin, Khalid's bed. Miftahul Baiti, the house key. Dukkanu Tajiri, the trader's shop. Baitul Muhandisi, the engineer's house. Ismul Waladi, the boy's name. Kitabullahi, Allah's book. Bintu Tabibi, the doctor's daughter. Miftahu Sayyarati, the car's key. اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أواخر الكلمات. Read and write together with the vowelization of the ends of the words. Babul Madrasati, Babul Madrasati, the school's door. Himarul Rajuli, Himarul Rajuli, the man's donkey. Baytu Hamidin, Hamid's house. Baytu Hamidin, Hamid's house. Sayyaratul Mudiri, the principal's car. Mendilu Ammarin, Ammar's handkerchief. Ismu Talibi, the student's name. Baytullahi, Allah's house. Fi kitab what? B. Fi kitabillahi, in the in Allah's book. Min baytil mudarrisi, from the teacher's house. Ala maktabil mudiri, on the principal's table. Iqra, read. Aina baytul mudarrisi, where is the teacher's house? Huwa ba'idun, it is far. Al-Qur'anu kitabullahi, Al-Qur'an is Allah's book. Al-Ka'batu baytullahi, Al-Ka'ba, the Kaaba is Allah's house. Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallama Rasulullah, Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessing be upon him, is a messenger of Allah. Rasulu Allahi, Rasulullahi, Allah's messenger. Kharaja al-mudarrisu min ghurfati al-mudiri, the teacher went out from the principal's room. Hada baytu Hamidin, this is Hamid's house. Wa dhalika baytu Khalidin, and that is Khalid's house. Ibnu Ammarin talibun, wa ibnu Yasirin tajirun. Ammar's son is a student, and Yasir's son is a trader. Baytul mudarris ba'idun, wa baytul tajiri qaribun. The teacher's house is far, ba'idun, and the trader's house is near. Hada miftahu sayyarati, aina miftahu al-bayti. Hada miftahu sayyarati, this is the car's key. Where is the house key? Man anta ya waladu, man anta ya walad, who are you, oh boy? Ana ibn Abbasin, I am Abbas' son. I want you to take note of something. Names with this kind of alif, or this kind of symbol in particular, this kind of symbol, whenever they are in between words, they will be eliminated, they will be silent. You will regard them as if they were not there. And likewise, if maddu should come before them, that maddu too will be treated the same way, which means in this case, the fatha of na is going to be linked with the sukun of ba here. It will now be pronounced as anabenu. Anabenu Abbasin. I am Abbas' son. Wabenu. You will not say wa ibnu. Wabenu man huwa. And whose son is he? Wabenu and son man huwa. Who is he? And whose son is he? Huwa ibn Khalidin. He is Khalid's son. That is how to ask about the third person. Wabnu man huwa. And whose son? Whose son? Ibnu man huwa. Because you know it is in a possession and possessors situation. Mudafun wa mudafun ilayhi. Aina masjidu Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Where is the messenger's mosque? Where is Allah's messenger's mosque? May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. Huwa fil madinatil munawwara. Huwa, it is in al madinatul munawwara, the illuminated city. Al munawwara, a place whereby there is light. Bintu Hamidin fil madrasa wa bintu Muhammadin fil jami'ah. Bintu Hamid's daughter fil madrasa is in the school. Wa bintu Muhammad, and Muhammad's daughter fil jami'ah is in the university. Al jami'ah, the university. Ismul mudarrisi Sa'idun wasmul muhandisi Khalidun. The teacher's name is Sa'id and the engineer's name is Khalid. Amma Talibi Gonijun. The student's paternal uncle is rich. Babul masjidi maftuhun wa babul madrasati mughlaqun. The mosque's door is open and the school's door is closed. Khalidun Khalu Hamidin Fakirun. Khalu Hamidin Fakirun. Hamid's paternal uncle is poor. Fakir, poor. Wa at'amil ba'is al-fakir. Fakir, poor. Sayyaratu Abbasin fi shari'. Abbas' car is in the street. Ibnu man anta. This kind of value that I describe for you, whenever it is in the beginning, it will be pronounced. Ibnu man anta. Whose son are you? Anabnu al-mudarrisi. I am the teacher's son. Aina al-kalb. Where is the dog? Huwa tahta as-sayyarati. Huwa tahta as-sayyarati. Tahta is a new word. It is under the car. Kawin jumalan mufidatan. Form meaningful sentences. Jumalan, plural of jumlatun. That means jumalun, sentences. Jumlatun, sentence. Kawin, form jumalan mufidatan. Form meaningful sentences. Bimil'il faragi fima yali. By filling the following gaps. Dash al-bayti muglaqun. Something of the house is closed. What could it be? Babul bayti muglaqun. Aina dash as-sayyarati. Where is something of the car? Where's the car's key? Aina miftahu as-sayyara. Muhammadun Rasulullah. Baytu tabibi ba'idun. The house of the doctor is far. Al-Qur'anu Kitabullah. Al-Quran is the book of Allah. Khadijatu bintu Hamidin. Khadija is Hamid's daughter. Anabnu al-mudarrisi. I am the teacher's son. Qalamu talibi maksurun. The student's pen is broken. Babul bayti maftuhun. The house door is open. Kharaja al-mudarrisu min maktabil mudiri. The teacher went out from the principal's office. Maktab also means office, as it means desk. صحح التركيبات التالية. صحح, correct, التركيبات التالية, the following expressions. القلم الطالبي. You know this one is against the principle of forming possession and possessor. It's against the قواعد الإضافة. It will be قلم الطالبي. قلم الطالبي, the student's pen. بنت حامي. بنت حامي دين. حامي's daughter. اسم الولد, the boy's name. باب السيارة, the car's door. Rasulullah, the messenger of Allah, Allah's messenger. Ibn al-Mudarrisi, the teacher's son. Muhammadun, ya Muhammadu. Note it. Muhammadun, ya Muhammadu. So far, ya harfun nida has been attached to it. Ustadatun, ustadun, ya ustadhu. Ustadun, ya ustadhu. Khalidun, ya khalidu. Waladun, ya waladu. اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أواخر الكلمات. يا علي، يا عباس. يا علي، يا عباس. شيخ، يا شيخ. يا رجل، يا ياسر. يا عمار. دكتور، يا دكتور. اقرأ المثال الآتي ثم كون أسئلة مثله مشيرا إلى الصور التالية. Read the following example, then ثم then form questions like it that demonstrates the following, that points to the following pictures. كتاب من هذا, whose book is this? قلم من هذا, whose pen is this? قميص من هذا, whose shirt is this? بيت من هذا, whose house is this? سرير من هذا, whose bed is this? اسم, اسم الولد. اسم, a name. اسم الولد محمد, the boy's name is Muhammad. واسم البنت زينب, and the daughter's name is Zainab. اسم المدرس حامد, the teacher's name is Hamid. ما اسم المدير, what is the principal's name? ابن, son. ابن خالد في المدرسة, Khalid's son is in the school. وابن حامد في الجامعة, and Hamid's son is in the university. ابن المدرس في الفصل, the teacher's son is in the class. أين ابن المدير, where is the principal's son? اقرأ ما يلي مراعيا قواعد نطق همزة الوصل. Read the following in consideration of the principles of pronouncing Hamzatul Wasl. So this kind of alif is called Hamzatul Wasl, and this one is also Hamzatul Wasl. Ibn Muhammadin fil Iraqi wa ibn Hamidin fil Hind. Muhammad's son is in Iraq and Hamid's son is in India. خرج ابن الطبيب من البيت. The The doctor's son went out of the house. ذهب ابن التاجر إلى السوق. إلى السوق. The trader's son went to the market. اسم المهندس فيصل. The engineer's name is Faisal. واسم الطبيب مسعود. And the doctor's name is Mas'ud. Masmur Rajuli. What is the man's name? Ibnu man anta. Whose son are you? Ana ibn al-Waziri. I am the minister's son. Al-Kalimatu al-Jadidatu. New words. Al-Rasulu, the messenger. Al-Ka'batu. The Kaaba. Al-Ismu, the name. Al-Ibnu, the son. Al-Ammu, the paternal uncle. Al-Kholu, the maternal uncle. Al-Haqibatu, the bag. As-Sayyaratu, the car. Ash-Shari'u, the street. Muglaqun, closed. Tahta, under. Hunaka, there. Al-Muhandisu, the engineer. Sayyaratul Mudarrisi. Sayyaratul Mudarrisi. Sayyaratu in this case is called mudafun, the owned, the possession. Al-Mudarrisi, the possessor. Mudafun Ilayhi. I won't be referring to them as possession and possessor henceforth. I will be calling them mudafun and mudafun Ilayhi. Note it. That is the end of today's class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please kindly subscribe, share the video, and like it, and comment your questions or your observation. Thank you.